So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here. Back to the keeper it goes. 26th of May 2005, Istanbul, and one of the most famous of all famous comebacks in football, and this man was its catalyst.
Well, come to think of it, Peter, he has a fair share of famous comebacks over his career, but if you think context, this has to be it.
3-0 down at half-time, and his header just after the break sparked that extraordinary miracle against one of Europe's finest teams, finest defences. It is, of course, the legend, the leader, that is Stevie. He's had a shot! And that's off target.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Yamal. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Yamal. Ball is over the line. Now it's Yamal. Messi. And it's Nakata. He's gone for goal! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. He's picked his way through. It's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here? And that has been knocked clear. Gerrard opts for safety. Bastoni. Threads one in. It's played through for him. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Borussia Dortmund present their opponents with the best possible chance here. What a sensational save from Ederson! Oh, he's missed!
It really wasn't a confident penalty, Peter. It was almost like he was trying too hard to second-guess what the keeper was trying to do. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Van Basten. And back to the keeper they go. He can get that clear. And they're quick to get it back. Spread it left. Well read, nice interception. Now, can they get him away? Looking to play him in. Very nicely done. He's gone for goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Lamine Yamal clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
And he's being shifted off it. And he's looking to catch him up. Bastoni. Yamal. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, nice touch. Not the most convincing of passes.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And the referee brings the first half to a close. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think they can be very happy with the flow of the game so far. They're moving the ball around very nicely. They're creating opportunities too. They must need to find a way to add that touch of quality in front of goal, that extra clinical edge.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. So, we're just settling back into this second half. That's rather hopeful. He's looking wide, and it's Batistuta. Pedri. Goal is still. He's gone for goal. Gave it a go, but off target.
Borussia Dortmund have obviously gone down this shooting route in the hope of exposing a flaw or two. I think the best thing they can do is just move to plan B.
Just about up to the hour now. It's a throw-in. Bastoni. Nicely weighted ball, and it's been played through. Vitinha! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Yamal charging forward, the ball at his feet. Badel was in no mood for any of that. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Pinamonti. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect... And Batistuta! He scores! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Bastoni getting this one clear.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Pass somewhat off target. No, that's been intercepted. Defending was strong and firm. He's tried one! Oh, and that should have been two.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And this is...
Van Basten!
Borussia Dortmund can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Nakata.
Minutes added time.
Yamal gets flagged offside. Over to the left, and it's Batistuta. That looks a good ball. It's Van Basten! And with that, the final whistle. Borussia Dortmund have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Chance! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Borussia Dortmund with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. 26th of May 2005, Istanbul, and one of the most famous of all famous comebacks in football, and this man was its catalyst.
Well, come to think of it, Peter, he has a fair share of famous comebacks over his career, but if you think context, this has to be it.
Oh, shooting chance! Just off target.
Van Basten usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Takes a shot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
After 16 minutes is number 12.
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Tavares, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Now it's Castellanos. Now it's Isaacson. Batistuta. And it's Nakata. Yamal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Nakata. And here's Van Basten. Dia. Tries from a long way out. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Pedri actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. Lazio are looking to go forward now.
Lazio clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Isaacson. Batistuta. And it's Pedri. Good effort from distance. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Guendouzi.
Minutes has been indicated.
Hila. Romagnoli. Dia. And there's the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. How would you review the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Borussia Dortmund leading 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
And here's Batistuta. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Rovella. Dia. Zaccagni. Great vision. Castellanos is onto this. Castellanos was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Team still separated by the game's only goal. So we've reached the hour mark. Now it's Gerrard. Takes a shot! Oh, that's a waste.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Guendouzi. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Played out wide. And here's Nakata. And it's Gerrard. Gerrard driving forwards. Plenty to aim at here. Romagnoli did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Good chance here! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Substitution for Lazio. Number 19.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Van Dijk. Bastoni. Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Borussia Dortmund clearly looking to hold on here right to the end. Searching pass he's played there. Mario Gila clears it away.
Borussia Dortmund nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
There will be
Bastoni.
1 minute added time.
Borussia Dortmund finding their passes. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten. Welcome one and all, we have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And as you can see, we've already started here. Nakata, good, strong, and the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
'26th of May 2005, Istanbul, and one of the most famous of all famous comebacks in football. And this man was its catalyst.
Well, come to think of it, Peter, he has a fair share of famous comebacks over his career, but if you think context, this has to be it.
3-0 down at half-time. He's gone for goal! Alexis Sanchez. Ball's played through.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
And that has been cleared. Surely now! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And he was quick to react. Now it's Van Basten. Tries from distance. Muscular approach does pay off here. Van Dijk is the guilty party there. Ezibue. And this is Alexis Sanchez. Oh, that... Alexis Sanchez! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Alexis Sanchez probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Yamal. And this is Nakata. He is through here. There's some great running on show. Oh, they could be caught out here. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. And he can clear it away. Oh, this looks sharp. And this is Alexis Sanchez. Now it's Van Basten. Played out to the right. Well, that has not gone well. Now it's Van Basten. He's gone for goal. Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
He's looking wide. Now it's Gerrard. It's Gerrard! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Zamora.
There will be 1 minute
Van
added
Dijk.
time.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Oh, that's ambitious. And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. The midway point of the game.
Borussia Dortmund ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And the game has already resumed here.
Borussia Dortmund are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Tries from a long way out. He has hit that forcefully.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Luka. Played down the flank. Oh, played through for the wide man. He has found the way through. And the shot! He's got a goal! And finally, he has breathed life into the game. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Number 17.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Nice sequence of passes, this. It's loose, and there's a race. This time, surely! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Van Basten is offering a wry smile there.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
And he's following up. It's a goal. Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Borussia Dortmund really will be annoyed. They failed to make anything of their lead, and it's so typical that this happens.
Look at the space here. Oh, such a clever touch. Tries a shot. Chance. It's run loose. Chance for a shot. Goal! Borussia Dortmund! It was bound to happen one way or another. He is just too good a player for it not to. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And he's let fly. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Substitution.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Good effort from distance. That's got him rattled.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
He's picked his way through. Batistuta. Oh, they could break here. Batistuta goes steaming forward. Nakata. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Borussia Dortmund have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial... Welcome one and all, we have perfect blue skies and quite
a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match.
Okay, bro, next
I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin. Hi Peter, it's great to be here. Colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, if you didn't just miss it, we are up and running already. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Yamal going face to face with his great rival. Now then, clash of the egos. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Really, whistle's gone, that's a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
great defending, strong and determined. Batistuta. And here's Van Basten. They're urging... Oh, shooting chance! Van Basten. And this is Batistuta. Real chance! And another try! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. Van Basten at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Borussia Dortmund have penetrated for the first time.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. He's in plenty of space here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Gerrard, a player so... Oh, that's ambitious! Comfortable claim for the keeper.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
It's a promising position. Bastoni, Musiala, Batistuta. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Batistuta. Paz. Picked out brilliantly. Big chance! And for a moment, time stood still. Musiala. And it's Van Basten. Just about within shooting range. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Yamal!
Has been indicated.
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Lamine Yamal actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
This possibly the last play of the half. That's really well cleared. The ball is back. A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Borussia Dortmund deserve to be ahead and probably should be in front by more, considering the amount of chances they've managed. Everything points to more of the same second half and a good solid win.
Borussia Dortmund leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, that's rather hopeful. He's got away with one there. Opts for safety. Koundé. Rooney. Takes the shot. Oh, it's hit the post. Yamal! Just off target.
Lamine Yamal is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Now it's Rooney. Nakata. And the shot's on here. Ronaldo is the guilty party there. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now, this could be a chance. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Borussia Dortmund perhaps contemplating their next change here. Into the last quarter of an hour. And it's Nakata. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nice control. Has a shot! Spectacular save! And that would have been game, set and match.
Cristiano Ronaldo really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Musiala! Oh, and that should have been two.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Leading by just one goal and still some defending to do. And that's really well manoeuvred. Out to the right. Yamal. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Number 7.
Borussia Dortmund have their third corner.
79. Coming on the field, number 38. Number 10. Catrone.
They've played it short.
Number 19.
And here's Messi.
Jonathan Ikone.
Oh, such a clever
2
touch.
minutes has been indicated.
Musiala. And that's that. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal.
Okay, bro. Send ID, right? Send your ID, bro. Ooh, the mod creation. ID though, right? ID. Kamu lagi nge-vlogin? Kamu lagi nge-vlogin? Yeah. Goodness. Your ROM still available, yeah. 7. Battery. Nathan Brazan. These all are lone player. Rodrigo. Let's try Rodrigo. Let's try Rodrigo. Rodrigo here. Okay. Let's try Rodrigo. Let's try Rodrigo.
So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. He's having a hit! And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, Peter, this guy, Rodrigo, I suspect will be playing pretty much across that whole front line. He has the versatility to do that. Winger, auxiliary striker. He's one of the best around in one-on-ones, and he's such a quick turn of pace. It's very difficult for defenders to keep him contained.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's Musiala. Musiala unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Casadei. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Rodrigo. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's gone for goal! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Gerrard, just denied by a lick of paint. We're talking centimetres.
Bastoni. Borussia Dortmund have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Biraghi. Casadei. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Van Dijk. And Bastoni. Messi. Yamal. And it's Nakata. Nakata will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. And Bastoni. Musiala. Change of plan here, perhaps. And Bastoni. For Musiala. Koundé. Rodrigo! And the whistle goes for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in the second half.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. It's Gerrard! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Goes looking wide. Rodrigo. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, this looks sharp. No, that's been intercepted. And he opts to go forward. And here's Rodrigo. And he's had a hit! Well, there's the clearance. And this is Batistuta. Bastoni being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience.
Rodrigo! Goal! And he is away! The launch of a brand new hero. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
A 1-0 lead established.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Rodrigo! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Borussia Dortmund are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Messi. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last. Still takes the shot! He's got away with one there.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. The message is clear, none shall pass. Rodrigo receives it in a good position here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Maripan does well to stand firm and defend it. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Koundé. And it's Gerrard. And he's lost his man here. And this is Messi. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Borussia Dortmund have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Now it's Vlasic. Oh, no joy this time. And now they can clear their lines. Bastoni, always on the lookout. And we're done. Borussia Dortmund can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results-driven as they went about their business. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The action has already started. And now the breakaway.
Well, courage is a word that Steven Gerrard likes to use a lot. Never be afraid to have a go at it. He's certainly someone...
Goes for goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Casale. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Rodrigo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nakata. And it's Messi. Oh, that's neat. Played back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Played back into the centre. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the look. Tries from distance. Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
That's really well cleared. Rodrigo. Oh, it's come off the upright.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And it's Gerrard. Now it's Rodrigo. Applies the finish! It's anyone's... Oh, what has happened here? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Could move up a gear here. And they're not going to make any further progress now. He's gone for goal! No... And the whistle goes for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So there was the first half.
Borussia Dortmund ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And the game has already resumed here.
Borussia Dortmund are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Passes short and sharp. Batistuta. Gerrard, very much a man of this moment. Freuler. Now it's Rodrigo. He's gone for goal! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's having a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Knocks it into space. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Yamal. Now it's Nakata. Here's a chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that was very necessary. Well, in probably an entirely one-sided game, still up for grabs. Nothing to show for all the pressure. And the keeper has it. Bastoni. Nakata. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now that's well seen too. And back to the goalkeeper. Bastoni. Nakata. Lukumi, pressing high and with purpose.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a go. That's good pressing, it's really squeezing everything. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And he's had a hit! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
That's that, the end. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. This, of course, a good point to take stock, being the midway point of the season. He's gone for goal! It's there!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Nakata. Fagioli. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Musiala. And that is out of play. In with the challenge. Borussia Dortmund are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Van Dijk. And it's Batistuta. Now it's Keane. And here's Yamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And here's Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Keane. That's a decent clearance. Gerrard, very much a man of this moment. Tries from a long way out. And for a moment, time stood still. Pablo Mari. Now it's Keane. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Borussia Dortmund can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Oh, there's a probing ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And the finish!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he skips past his man. Now the ball in. Van Dijk gets it away.
There will be one
And they're
minute
back on the
added
ball
time.
again. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Borussia Dortmund are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Not the most accurate pass. Pass is just off target. Messi. Messi! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Fagioli. Passing is crisp and sharp. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist, Peter, in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, he's tried one! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Corsons. Fagioli has the 4th most assists in the league this year. Musiala. Keane. Played back in. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Messi. A heavy challenge. Fagioli defending his corner. He's gone for goal. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Pablo Mari. Batistuta.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now it's Rodrigo. He is just caressing the ball.
That was lovely, that. Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well read, nice interception. Played out to the left flank. So just 1 extra minute for stop. Good chance here! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separate. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. The action has already started. It is a significant point in the season, this. The start of the second half of the campaign. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, it's the boy everyone is talking about. This guy, Rodrigo, seen by many as being one of the biggest Brazilian talents of his generation. Now, just think about that. I don't really need to add anything extra.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Goes for a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Batistuta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Borussia Dortmund with the corner, there first. Cleared away. Yamal. They want to be quick to recover this. Koundé. He shifted it to the flank. Very nicely done. Still goalless. And it's Nakata. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this Nakata!
Nakata made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Out to the left it goes. Nicked it back promptly. Nakata. Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, this is intriguing.
And the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Lamine Yamal clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Over to the left. And here's Rodrigo. Musiala. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's a key interception. Musiala. And that has left him in a heap. And reclaimed it in a trice. He might be... He's having a shot! He's gone for goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Van Dijk. Koundé. And it's Gerrard.
1 minute added time.
Here's Nakata. Bastoni. And we've reached half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Borussia Dortmund are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
He's away! Chance! And it's in! The breakthrough strike! So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
After 52 minutes.
So we have the first goal.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Tries to play it through. Big chance! He can get that clear. Gets into some space. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Substitution on the field. Number 45. Coming on the field is...
Now it's Yamal.
Number 14.
Lovely feet. It's a loose ball. He's gone for goal! Smashing save, really good save that.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Borussia Dortmund are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Yamal, Nakata, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Some front-footed pressing going on here. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Can he get on the end of this? And that is expertly dealt with.
Pisa clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And he's on his way! And he's there to head it! Oh, and that should have been two.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Number 3, number 6, coming on the field, number 27, number 21.
Well, that has not gone well. And it's Batistuta. And he's forced to go back, out to the right. Just eases him off the ball.
Borussia Dortmund really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And no, that was never going to make it.
There will be 3 minutes.
Board shows there will be... He's having a go! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Yamal. No, that's been intercepted. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A shrug, a rueful stare at his counterpart, but the manager knows. A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Takes a shot. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Nakata, he's gone for goal! Foot in. Tries to play it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Now it's Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Borussia Dortmund with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's there to clear it. Goes for the shot! And now they can spring out of defence. Tries to pass it through. Batistuta providing an outlet on that flank. Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now he's got space here. He's on it. Can he get away? Can he get away here? Yamal. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that is as far as they're going to go. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Out towards he's going for goal! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Freuler. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Rodrigo. Just about within shooting range. That was superb goalkeeping.
Rodrigo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Borussia Dortmund have their third corner. Oh, he's been... and again! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Borussia Dortmund get their fourth corner. And that should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Out of play for a goal kick. And we hit half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So we reach the halfway point.
Borussia Dortmund really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Borussia Dortmund clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Can he get on the end of this? Chance! And yes, it's there! There is the breakthrough! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
So the first moment of real significance.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but...
Oh, that's ambitious. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Great chance! They've scored! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Can he finish? It's there! And again they hit the front. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Nakata, and it's Gerrard.
Borussia Dortmund really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
They're up to 5 corners now. Well, there's the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. He has found the way through. Looking for the run. And a shot! Really well taken goal. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So the lead now is 2.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He's having a shot! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
And now he has 2. So now the difference is 3.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager.
And that is as far as it goes.